Had the sell-off in the market today, July 17th, Friday, July 17th, 4:30 p.m. I'm KD, not a financial advisor, not a fortune teller. I base my decisions as per the charts, based off of these charts only. Checking out the Qs, had a breakdown outside of this wedge pattern, bearish, looking for a retest of this long 5-year well-respected parallel channel. Look at that. Want to see if we retest it. I have a short on the Qs. I'm going to add to my short if we come down and close below this here. If we get back within this parallel channel. Same for the SPY, not much as a drop, not as dramatic, I should say. Yeah, the SPY is less dependent on semis, okay? They're more diversified. 500 companies here, and they're just more diversified in that. We did have the drop there. Same thing, though. I want to see us retest this top band of this well-respected 5-year parallel channel. That's the Qs, that's the SPY. I guess risk is off for the most part. We could check out Bitcoin really quick. Here we have Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, interesting. We had this inverse head and shoulders pattern that it broke above the neckline and closed. There's that green candle there. I'm going to get a zoom in. So it was looking pretty bullish. We had the close above the neckline, folded back over, pierced back below the neckline. But good news, bulls, came back in and closed above that neckline. My bias is still bullish to at least the top end of that descending trend line. I'm right around with this 200-day moving averages too. So if we go diagonal, maybe we're looking at around the 70,000 mark. Same with XRP. I do have a super small position with XRP. I'm well prepared to DCA to the downside all the way to 95 cents. I don't care if I hold this thing for a year. I do have it going to 126 short term. And, I readjusted this. I could do a dedicated video on XRP later. I just shortened my descending trend line here. We're rattling off the bottom end there. Want to see a pierce. Now we're coming within this wedge. And this is a bull pattern anyway. Loving this. See if we have a pierce to the upside to 126. I'm still holding. Gold, again, with this $4,000 mark. I mean, this $4,000 trend line right here is so significant in trading. It's just a whole round number, and it's just respecting it dearly. It broke through, had a bunch of wicks. It closed yesterday, came back in, it closed back above the 4,000 mark. Amazing. So we are back within this wedge. Let's see what happens. Again, no position on this. There's a lot of action going on here. I want to see which way it's going to decide to go out. And I do think it's going to come down to the 3,500 mark just to retest major support. Same thing with silver. Waiting for my buy position on silver. It's just not getting to my level. My level is this trend line right here, 54, 50, whatever it is. Hold on. There it is. This line right here, the $54.50. Keeps missing it. I mean, this is torture at this point. I mean, we just missed it. Maybe I should have taken a purchase there if I'm not going to, if I'm going to be honest with myself here. Back within this little wedge. Let's see what happens. We still have pretty solid, significant resistance there with that descending trend line coming in. But I want to show you something, man. This happened today. This happened, and this matters. This is a death cross where the 50 crosses below the 200, purple crossing below the white. So that's pretty bearish. Again, I want to take a position on the long side, and I'm prepared to DCA to $48. So I'll put incremental buys here, get my average somewhere around the $50 mark, and just hold it on for, pretty long swing trade. Yeah, so we had a sell-off. Everything, the Magnificent 11, all down. We have all this. Apple's the only one. It was neutral to high, though. It's basically nothing. Down. Everything's down today. Big sell-off. Where's the rotation? We're going to figure that out over the weekend. I have a few stocks I want to look at with you guys. Very interesting day here in the markets. I cannot wait till Monday, and I can't wait to get some peace and quiet around this house so I could chart and trade some more. It's not me, it's the charts. It's always the charts. Good luck.